This character about to play trash. Does it play anything like I've read in the comics, seen in the movies, or just visualized for that character? And so this is where the first topic, gameplay, comes into play. Despite it being a little clunky, and I've noticed certain people give reviews and how to play stuff, turning certain settings off to play the game differently. But I'd say whenever you jump into one of these games, you have to make it your own, adjust the setting for your pace of the game. And of course, there's always those sweaty people online, especially in competitive mode. I am staying away from competitive mode. I am not nearly good enough to jump on no competitive play in this game. I'm going to play for fun, watch my 4-year-old play the game, and that is enough for me. But gameplay, I'll give gameplay a 17. Then replayability, I'd say this game is pretty fun. I could see myself jumping on, but it really depends on what characters are added. Right now, I'd say the base roster is okay. It's decent. You have some of your favorites like Wolverine, Iron Man. Who else is on the game? Magneto. I mean, but Magneto's not my favorite. Magic's on there, but I'm like, you got Magic, but you didn't include Cyclops. There's Punisher, Black Widow, Thor, of course, and Captain America, Black Panther. So like your basic standard Marvel Cinematic Universe package. Doctor Strange. So I'd say replayability really depends on what characters they're going to add. I saw that there's a Fantastic Four pack for season 1 coming out. I'm also wary about how are they going to distribute these characters. They're going to be free. They're going to make you pay microtransactions. What's it going to be? That's also going to depend. But I can see a lot of people who enjoy the game will happily play the game. So replayability, I'm going to give the replayability a 16. It really just depends on what characters. If they add Ghost Rider, I am going to hop on immediately and play this game. And Cyclops, because Cyclops is my boy. Mechanics and controls. Let's see. So everybody plays a little bit different. Your standard controls are X is how you jump, R2 is how you shoot. There is no aim down sight. It's kind of like you're hip firing the whole time, but that's Overwatch for you. And once again, this is like a Overwatch Marvel fusion. And so for example, some characters have O, some characters have square, some characters have R1 or L1 or L2. Some characters have more moves. I know playing as Iron Man, he had triangle as a boost mechanism to boost him. He also had L1, R1, and he also had, since he flies, he can go up and he can go down with, I think it's R1 and R2. I've only experienced 2 characters that can fly, Storm and Iron Man. I haven't got a chance to play with everybody. I did play as Magneto for a little bit because I wanted to experience a tank. And I didn't really like him that much. I don't know if if he isn't a tank, if he's a strategist. I didn't really look at his character profile that much. So mechanics and controls, you do have to get used to it. And of course you can change your controls. So there is probably a bit of a learning curve, especially for people who have never played Overwatch and just want to jump into this game, or maybe crossing over from a typical shooter to this. So it might be a little difficult for that to get adjusted to the controls. But overall, it's not that hard. You can't run. You can jump. There is a melee button with R3. But other than that, I'll give the controls a 15 as well. Don't have too much problem with the controls. I'm going to cover the sound. The sound design I thought was great. The voiceovers, the characters, the voice actors, the music in game, even the commentary about moving into the game and talking about, oh, you lost this match. Oh, made better next time. You can't win them all type stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. And even the in-game visuals of the loading screen, the intro to the characters, the intro scene whenever you start up the game, the menu screen, all that looked good. So I have no problem with the sound design and visuals of the menu. And so I'm going to give that a 19. Next is character design. Whew.
Damn!
Do I need to say more? I'd say the character design is where this really thrived. They let you get the throwback costumes, especially looking at Psylocke. Whew. Then you got all these other female characters in the roster. But golly, they knew what they were doing when they designed these characters, and I'm not mad at it. That's how you get the gamers to jump on the game. The characters are kind of like anime-like, but still 3D, giving you a sleek, modern feel to the characters. Yeah, I'd say 20 for character design. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the verdict. With gameplay at a 17, replayability at a 15, mechanics and controls, another 15, sound and visuals, in-game, 19, and the character design, whew, a whopping 20. So in total, that is going to give us a
total of 88 for a final score of 8.8.
Well, I hope you liked this episode of Fair Review Friday, and let me know what you thought about Marvel Rivals and what character you want to see on the game. Personally, give me Cyclops, Ghost Rider. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next Friday. Peace.